Oh, right. What's up? What's up? What's up?
These.
Huh.
But here's the really exciting thing.
Qualcomm's got a new processor, which we've optimized.
Great. Another thing that now is $900 for the PC. Great. Just what we needed. Another $900 component. Awesome. Thank you, Microsoft.
Windows 4. Battery life, I've been using it now. I mean, it's 22 hours of continuous video playback.
These Qualcomm Snapdragon X series chips are based on ARM architecture. And here's another translation. These energy efficient chips are more like the ones in your smartphone than the Intel chips in your Windows laptop.
Got it.
A few years ago, Apple transitioned all its Macs from Intel chips
to our own Apple Silicon.
Those chips are based on ARM, and it made MacBooks really awesome.
We finally feel we have a very competitive product between Surface Pro and the Surface laptops. We have
All right.
essentially the best specs when it comes to ARM-based silicon and performance or the NPU performance.
I feel like there's been a lot of instances where Microsoft has had the best performance, but they still lose in the market. I think that really, like, they need to work on their brand. Like Apple has a much more, like, narrow brand. And I think that gives them a lot more control over the messaging for their brand. Whereas Microsoft doesn't really have that as much. Like, if I'm going to think about, like, what is really a Microsoft product, like, I don't really, like, Windows, right? That's about it. But, like, there's probably a lot of other things in Microsoft products that you just don't really even think of.
Microsoft says the new Surfaces are 48% faster than the MacBook Air with battery and has 20% longer battery. Intel will make Copilot PCs, but this is a move away from that once tight relationship.
Which system do you use?
I use a Surface laptop.
Have you heard the fan go on?
No.
See, this is what I'm really hoping for. A Windows PC that doesn't sound like it's going to outer space.
Yeah.
You think we've got it?
You have it. You got it.
Okay, but what new AI powers does the NPU unlock in Windows?
One of the dreams we've always had is how do we introduce memory, right? Photographic memory into what you do on the PC. And now we have it. So it's called recall. It's not keyword search, right? It's semantic search over all your history. And it's not just about any document. We can recreate moments from the past, essentially.
Here's how it works. Windows constantly takes
This is the part that people are getting upset about right here. Yeah, this is it.
screenshots of what's on your screen. Then uses a generative AI model right on the device, along with the NPU, to process.
This is what fucking NVIDIA does. I think this is how NVIDIA Shadowplay works too. Do you guys ever have Shadowplay on your computer? I think this is like another version of that.
All that data and make it searchable, even photos. I got to try it out.
Even if it doesn't function even if it doesn't, like, it's not designed to do that, this seems to be the same function that Shadowplay has.
I searched
Brown leather bag. It came up in visual search. There's no place on this page that it says brown leather bag. It just knows because it sees this brown leather bag. There could be this reaction from some people that this is pretty creepy. Microsoft is taking screenshots of everything I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's why that it can only do it on the edge, right? So this is like, you have to put two things together. This is my computer.
That's how it works.
Well, I'm gonna have a hot take here.
You want
I
it
don't
to.
think this is that big of a deal because
If that's something you want, then that's what it has to do for it to work.
the odds are that it's probably opt-in, and in the instance that it's not, it's obviously bad. But if it's opt-in, then what's the difference between that and your search history on a browser? I'm not understanding the difference. This can literally spy on everything you do. Well, the computer oftentimes creates save states of every data and every point that like every application was in at times in the PC's lifespan. They already do that. Yes. I don't think this is again maybe a hot take, but and I could be uninformed, but this seems to me like Microsoft is branding search history as a new feature. I'm not seeing a lot of innovation here. I'm sorry, like I don't think this is this isn't new. These are cookies from a fucking website. This is your search history. This is whenever I type, like I go to Google here, right? And it shows, oh, look at this. These are some of the most recent things that I have gone to. I'm not seeing it right now. It's computer wide. Yeah. Type in P. Okay. You guys are gonna get. You guys want to see what I have? I had to check it off stream, to be fair. There you go. That's my most recent searches. Furry chart? Yes, that's from yesterday's stream. Press P.
I think they're just being more blatant about it, and people don't know what all your computer actually saves, and a bunch of these websites save, and all this and that. I don't think they pay attention to it. We're going to switch. This will make me more tanky, since they're beating me the fuck up. That's right, I can't do that because I don't have the spells. Boo. What you up to? Let's try this since I got 5 now.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
My recall, and it's all being done locally, right? So that's the promise. So that's one of the reasons why recall works as a magical thing, because
Bro, I saw Atrioc situation. You think I'm gonna let that happen?
Well, it's the right side of my stomach hurting.
I can trust it that it is on my computer.
Going
You
to a
also
friend's
restrict
house.
recall from taking screenshots of certain websites or apps, or
Y'all
turn
going
it
out
off
to eat? What y'all
entirely.
got going
And it
on?
seems to me this whole next wave of AI computing
Why is this
is
guy
going to be
still
built
sitting
somewhat
there?
around trust. If we're going to have AI agents that go out and do things for us, why should people trust Microsoft over another company?
I think we are the
I feel like, so this is kind of a problem that I have with a lot of this like type of
Tea
thinking,
and
is that
brownies.
I think that if you, so you
That
can
just
use,
sounds
you
weird.
can, you know, because a lot of people are going to say, oh, I turned it off cap, right? Like it's off cap. But like, if that's the logic,
Is that
then
keyword
why
for
wouldn't you just expect
cocaine
this to
and
already
weed
be
brownies?
there now? If they're actively lying to you and storing your data without your consent
Wait,
and
wait, wait,
against your
what?
consent already,
Retaliate's
like, I would
off, so
assume that
why am
they're
I
already
fighting?
doing it. It is, right? Yeah, yeah. And so, like, I just, again, I don't think this is like, this guy's acting like this is some crazy new thing. I'm not.
Girl talk? What is that? Like scissoring and playing with toys? Or what does girl talk mean? Like judging each other's boobs and like pillow fights and slapping butts together? I mean, y'all practice kissing and like other stuff? Like,
I'm really not. Sorry.
very early stages of understanding how our relationship with AI agents should be.
don't worry, y'all. We're getting the details on girl talk. It's like usually when a woman goes to the bathroom and she's always asking a friend, let's go to the bathroom, come with me. I always figured that they just needed help wiping themselves. Like, well, whatever. No. Yeah, we're good there. I mean, that's the kind of stuff y'all do. Like, y'all wouldn't be doing some weird stuff.
Shaped by us primarily because that's the only way to build trust. If
So
somebody
why am
else
I
is
hurting?
not a vendor,
And I feel like this is like something Microsoft has done. Like, they did this with like the PC, right? The Mac 2 was like way better than like what Microsoft had at the time. They had this happen with the iPod, and then they bring out the Zune, and it's like this is the same thing but worse. And I feel like this is just another version. Remember whenever they had like Siri, and then like they brought out Cortana, which was like kind of just a worse version that people didn't really give a shit about as much. Then the iPad came out, and then like Microsoft, oh, this is a Surface. Like, it's just that I feel like a lot of their products are just kind of worse versions or less targeted versions of Apple products. That's just what I think.
decision. It's a personal, maybe even spiritual
Target
decision
versus Walmart, yeah.
of how we want to. And that's why I don't believe there's just going to be one, right? Because I may have multiple agents that I may want to delegate different types of things to.
There's another AI feature called Co-Creator that runs locally, right on the
I've
device.
seen this, yeah.
How do we really take good old paint and say, hey, I'm not just painting myself, but I'm able to co-create with an AI.
You put in a text prompt.
This is
Windows XP.
this is stupid. So here, I'm gonna give them a bit of advice. Here's the problem with Microsoft Paint. It sucks. That's the problem. So basically, why does it suck? It sucks because the tools that Photoshop has and even GIMP has, GIMP is like a free version of Photoshop, are just so much infinitely better than Microsoft Paint. The reason why people aren't using Microsoft Paint is because the product is bad.
I
Adding
do
in
because
an
it's on my
AI
PC.
autocompleter is a cool little gimmick, but it's not really going to make people use the AI, or sorry, use Microsoft Paint.
Yo, Woda,
Like,
what's
there's
up?
no undo, but there's no layers. Like, there's no like filters that you can add in. Like, you can't, like, after you type text and then like you want to go and edit this text again, you can't do that. You just type right over it.
You know,
It's
we
just
did
garbage.
did a quest this morning. Couldn't do the quest I wanted to. So we leveled some thieving, but it's still not high enough level for where we need to do the quest. So we did a different quest and then went and fought some bosses. What's the new bosses? You gotta fight the 3, then you can open up the thing. I mean, all we got was like 12K worth of shit out of that box, but whatever. It is what it is.
And this is a new, I think it's like Microsoft 11 or 10, I don't remember which one it is. And it's been like this, no dimensions. Yes, this has been garbage forever. So, like, how are you doing this?
I need 60 thieving to do Dragon Slayer too. There's other quests I gotta do to build up to it. I got like 3 other quests I need to do, but I don't even want to do it unless I get the thieving. So instead I went and did the new area quest. It's a pretty cool area. You can stay in there and farm the bosses, never have to leave the area. Like, make your own potions, easy food. Oh, it's noted. I should go like do a rewrite. But I do like them fights I was in that bosses with the 3, and then it's not bad. It's a nice little run. I just hate it's only worth like 60K an hour or some shit they said. That's probably like full speeding, like. I mean, it says average 113. 36,000. Because I haven't got a unique item yet. So.
You're adding a neural network fucking AI device before you add in layers? What are you doing?
Wallpaper with a big green mountain.
Then start drawing, and a stable diffusion image generation model right on the device starts to generate an image based on your
I remember
sketch.
that one.
Yes, that's very good.
There's local live translation too. It can translate live.
Layers is there.
Show me boobies.
Right here. Where's this layer?
Where you get the 1.6 an hour? Is it? Like, where do I see that at? I mean, that ain't bad, but newbies, you want money? Here's where newbies should be, right here. Slayer level 42. This is where all the newbies should be. Right here. See, this is even wrong. I watched a guy went there, he had the whip and the cannon, and he made like 3.1 mil an hour. So this is no cannon, no cannon. I'm guessing this is just with a cannon. A low level ass monster. I never had to fight these besides for the quest. Well, yeah, they did that buff on them, and now that seems to be the place to go farm. I thought about going over there myself. Finally on the way home, huh? It's about fucking time. I don't know. I don't know where they talk about the fight. Like how much an hour? Because 2 ain't bad, but Fever Spires be way better. Son of a bitch! I took too long to get back.
It's garbage.
Motherfucker.
It's all the same layer. The system's garbage. Photoshop's 1,000 times better.
Like, it actually makes me want to get rid of this task and shit. Like I just sometimes trying to find a fucking world where you can do shit. Like look at Dust Devils, man.
It's not even close. It's not even close. Like I what are we talking about?
Video calls or in-person conversations from 44 different languages into English. And it's fast.
У вас есть домашнее животное?
And also, by the way, I want to fully nail this down so any pretend smart people realize they're just pretending. Whenever you use text in Photoshop, it automatically creates a new layer. And you can also, the cursor will automatically detect a click around text to be a selection back onto that original text, which will then allow you to edit it again.
It's not 1800.
Microsoft Paint does not have these options, and it does not have these tools. So the addition of layers is really in name only. They say, oh, well, we have layers. No, you really don't. You just have something that's called layers. And the way Photoshop layers work is more usable and actually gives functionality to it. What they have is basically different layers of shit that you can just put together. There is absolutely no value at all in what they have. It's garbage.
I guess I can stack them right here.
Yeah, I have a dog.
А как зовут вашу собаку?
Browser.
All of this is powered by small language models that are stored on the device. Large language models like ChatGPT or Copilot still run in the cloud. In the coming weeks, Copilot will get OpenAI's latest GPT-4o model.
It's kind of like a new browser, effectively. So it's right there. It sees the screen. It sees the world. It hears you. And so it's kind of like that personal agent that's always there that you want to talk to. You can interrupt it. It can interrupt you.
The new Surfaces will start shipping in June, starting at $9.99. But I had a few more questions about the future.
AI is this new type of way of interacting with computers. Yet here you're releasing a pretty traditional looking type of computer.
You know, think about what we did back in the day when the internet happened. It's sort of like the browser was born on Windows and it went beyond Windows. That's, I think, what's going to happen. That's why I think we want to...
Isn't that bad, though, man? Like, because I remember we used to use Windows Explorer, and then we started using Firefox and then Chrome. So, like, are you saying that, like, what you think is going to happen is that people are going to use this, and then a company is going to create a non-profit free alternative that beats out your trillion-dollar company? Like, I'm not exactly sure what is he trying to say here. Yeah, I'm really confused.
Make sure we build the Copilot Plus PC that's optimized for Copilot. But I fully expect the Copilot to be everywhere. And the innovation of the interface of your personal agent, how I interact with it, how it accesses memories, how it does actions, it's going to be everywhere. It's going to be ambient.
Where else could it go?
It'll go on the phone, right? I'll use it on WhatsApp. I'll use it on any other messaging platform. It'll be on speakers everywhere. So in some sense, it'll be anywhere users want to interact with it with different modalities, right? If you take what GPT-0 showed and you combine it with Copilot as the interface, for us, that's the type of magic that we want to bring.
I didn't want to hit him.
Else.
What do you think about glasses?
Well, we loved glasses for a long time. In fact, one of the things that we will do with Meta is to take Copilot and really bring it to all of the work that they're doing.
Can we close our eyes together? And we're gonna imagine a future of computing. What is the future that you see?
The future I see is a computer that understands me versus a computer that I have to understand.
Okay. Does it look like this?
It reminds me of XP. There
This
you
is
go.
what it turned it into.
Oh, wow.
Could this be the wallpaper of the future PC?
It definitely can be. And you have the power to do it, Joanna. You can set your wallpaper on Windows.
Well, I want to leave this with you, and
I actually think the dude gave a great answer. Like, that was actually, like, low-key an S-tier answer.
maybe you can
Thank
make this the
And
default.
you know, she just, like, was like, yeah, by the way, you see this picture? Totally ruined it.
In Windows 12.
But yeah,
Thank you
he's
so
played a game.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
thanks for watching. If you liked this, you should click here and watch my full interview with Satya Nadella on WSJ.com. It's a good one.
Yeah, I don't really see. I don't really see Windows and Microsoft bringing anything new to market here. I don't. I don't see there being anything special or unique for this. And this is a big problem. So, like, this is a really great example. I feel like a great parallel to this is NFTs.
That
And
sharp
so
pain
I'm
in
gonna
my
go ahead.
fucking stomach.
It's a yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so basically, let me go ahead and just talk about this for a few minutes. So basically, the reason why NFTs didn't pop off is because NFTs had no function that was not already being served by an existing technology.
Right?
So,
That'd be
for
nice.
example, the idea of trading
could use one
concert
right now.
tickets. This was already something that existed, and its existing functionality was already sufficient enough to where customers and users didn't want to transition to a new type of product to get a perceived increased value. And I think that that perceived increase in value is also combined with a decrease in what's perceived as trust, or in terms of NFTs, this is definitely a reduction in trust. But NFTs, it was a reduction in what was considered security, right? Because, like, somebody steals your stuff, how do you get it back? You have, like, no recourse for that. So the problem that I see with what they're trying to do with this Copilot Plus is that it creates a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. And this problem has already been solved in the aggregate by 2 or 3 other existing systems. So you already have GPTs that work on their own that you don't need to have with this. And then you also have tools that can, tools that can effectively monitor your progress and, like, what you do online, such as cookies or browser search history. So what really is this tool bringing to the table that we don't already have?
I mean, I almost want to just stop picking everything up and hope for the bigger drops, man. On certain shit like these guys, I just want to bust through them. I want to get them done.
Have access to. You see kind of like what my concern is with this? How is this new? How is this different? This is a great interview, right? Great interview. I'll link you guys the video. It's a great video. But it's a perceived value. It's the integration. But, like, where is that integration? Like, give me an example of that. Because this is the problem, is that the way that a user... So this is how you get users to adopt technology. You get people to adopt technology by solving a problem. And I don't think that this technology solves any problems. That's my big concern. Like, for example, being able to do this in Microsoft Paint is very nice and very cute. But who gives a fuck? Really? Who gives a fuck? So it's not out yet, and we'll have to see. It makes parental control better. Imagine AI sending you phone messages every time your child does something potentially suspicious. Yeah, but you could have like a parental control machine that's able to do that already. That's what I'm saying, is that this new technology doesn't solve any problem that existing technology, to the best of my understanding, does not already solve in an aggregate. That's the issue. It's not new. Yeah, let it be more invasive. Yeah, and so, like, for example, like the iPhone was truly new. The iPod was pretty much new. And the iPod wasn't even really new. There were MP3 players before the iPod, but the iPod was so much better, and it just completely conquered the market. So I think this is the issue that Microsoft has, is that they're not making a new product. Microsoft is FOMOing? Yeah, I think so. It's more about convenience. But how is that convenience manifested? Because that's what my concern is, right? Because, again, this is the same thing I said with NFTs. People talk about perspective convenience, but how do you get a user to go from... So, like, let me just show you an example, right? So, top 10 web browsers 1 month ago. Okay. So, we're going to go and we're going to look at the very end, right? So, Microsoft Edge has improved, right? They have improved. They've done much better. And you see Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is basically Microsoft Edge. So Internet Explorer at its lowest was at, I guess this is probably whenever they started doing the swap over. It was at like 2%, right? And then Edge has brought it up to about 5%, and it's now about 5%. And this is also with Edge being the default browser on the most popular operating system in the world by a mile, right? The problem is that people already have Chrome. What does Edge do that Chrome doesn't do? That's the problem. Like, and also,
Nothing.
like, what does it
Nothing.
do?
Chrome does shit. Edge
it's
don't.
slightly faster, but who's going to notice that? It uses less RAM. This is not something that has value to an average customer. And let me explain why. An average customer doesn't know how to open... maybe they can open Task Manager. Maybe they can. So yes,
but don't
I think
know what
that
half
this is
of
what
it
the
means.
issue is that a lot of these values are like these... they are technical values that don't hold any sort of, like, for example, the value of an iPod is immediate. You can instantly tell what the value of an iPod is, instantaneously. Whenever you had the iPhone come out, the value of the iPhone was immediately evident. It was like, it is literally fucking right in front of you. That's the value of the iPhone.
Go
And the value of these
away.
Microsoft products are like
Damn.
these, again, these esoteric values to things that most consumers don't even know about. Like, if you ask somebody what is RAM, how much RAM does your PC have? Here's a great question. Let's say you go to Walmart and you ask 10 people, and let's assume every single one of them owns a PC. How many of them would know how much RAM their PC had? Out of 10. Probably one, right? That's the problem. Is that Apple can market to those 9 people with something like the iPod or the iPhone immediately. That's why Apple, in my opinion, I think Microsoft makes great products in a lot of cases, but they get beat out by Apple because Apple's brand messaging is fucking infinitely better. It's so much better, it's not even funny. Yeah, Apple is fashion. Well, Apple also has had great products too. Let's keep in mind,
Apple's like
Apple
a
has
cult
had
as well.
some like industry-defining products. You're both right and wrong. Most people don't know about the features. It'll break through soon. Edge has been insane. Very, very advanced AI built in for free. Yeah, I think that that's great, but here's the problem, is that I think that right now this is also another issue that AI is having, is that a lot of people are distrustful of AI. And I think the reason why people are distrustful and not, actually, I think the better word is not confident in AI. And the reason why I think people are not confident in AI is because a lot of AIs will not fulfill certain functions. Like, for example, AI won't fulfill what's the better race, white people or black people or something like that. I think that unless AI will literally fulfill basically any function that you want, as long as it's not
It's a
illegal,
big ass shield, bro.
people will not have confidence in it. Because people do not want AI to be a tool to tell people what to think and how to think. People only want AI to do what it's told. That's it. They don't care about what the values of the company are. They don't care about anything else. And I think that also it's like a mining canary, and it's a mining canary in a way that I think that people see that what do you call it? People see that the AI isn't giving accurate answers to one thing, and then it makes them think to themselves, oh, I wonder what it's also not giving accurate answers to. And that's whenever the distrust happens, and that's whenever the confidence is lost. And I feel like that's the main issue more than anything else. Does that make sense? They try to offload the server load and the cloud load to the local user so they can save on cloud computing stuff with AI. Those same people would eat up anything that the TV news tell them, or the first headline. Yeah, sure. Have you seen a
AI,
video of Copilot
make
helping
me some
someone play
money.
Minecraft in real time? Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of videos like that, and I'm sure Copilot is extremely useful. But the issue is that I think that people will not adopt AI and be ready to use AI until people feel like they have complete control over everything and all of their autonomy inside of AI. I think that's the big issue right now. Yes, it's a fancy gimmick. Yes, it's a fancy gimmick that's really great for creating porn. And other than that, I just don't really see it being there. As well, Google has the same problem. I look up answers on Reddit more than Google. Well, here's the reason why Google isn't losing as much market share. Because there is no alternative to Google. Whereas AI has like 5 alternatives. And Chrome is the reigning champion. So like, again, like the reason why Google Chrome took over is because Google Chrome, I feel like it was way better than Firefox, right? Everybody said it was better than Firefox. And also Google made it, and Google started Chrome whenever Google was still like considered like the gold standard of tech companies, right? It was before there was any sort of like 2016 election shit or whatever, right? It was, yeah, it was. Like Chrome, whenever it came out, was like it was the best one, right? Microsoft dominates the business part of the world, companies, etc. Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Microsoft won't let that happen. They won't let you make your picture ask anything that isn't PG. No swords, no blood or battle or anything. Yeah, well, here's the thing, is that would you trust an AI that wouldn't show you things? I wouldn't. I would not trust an AI. And I think that people don't trust Google as much anymore now either. Like, I think Google has absolutely enshittified their service. Now, Google is still the best search engine, I would say, right now. That's my opinion. I think it's still the best search engine. However, it used to be the only search engine. And now I just think it's the best search engine. Ask Jeeves, bro. Yeah, exactly. Bing is by far better these days. Yeah, and so as soon as people feel like, because a search engine should search for things. And if it's intentionally not showing you certain things, then it's not fulfilling its role. It's literally that simple. Did anyone ever trust Google, Microsoft, or Apple? People usually trusted them to do a good job. That's really what I think people trusted Google to do. I don't think people ever really trusted Google, but they trusted their ability to create a good product that worked. And everybody always thought Google was spying on them. Like, let me give you an example. Google takes over World Simpsons year. Where is this? Fuck, I guess I might not. Damn it, I thought it'd be easier for me to find it. Well, anyway, The Simpsons made a joke about Google taking over the Earth in like the mid-2000s, right? It was super, super early. So, yeah, it's extremely common. Mandela effect? Google it? Yeah, maybe I'll be able to. But all I'm saying is that that kind of stuff is very, very popular. They've always thought that. But people didn't care because the product was so good. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Season 4, unbiased review.
Welcome back, you Diablo 4 superfans. I'm glad to see many of you return for Season 4.
Wow.
And for those of you watching who are playing this season, well, this video is not for you. Go back to that beautiful game and ride around on your favorite horse while your minions cheer you on. And don't lie to me. I know you're going a minion build. Anyway, this video is for those degenerates
Is it really
who
that
either
common?
gave up on Diablo 4, or even worse, who have not even played the game yet. What are you even doing with your life? You
Not spending $70.
me.
True.
Before I go and try and convince you all that your wildest dreams came true in Season 4, I know a lot of you won't take my word for
Uh-huh.
it because you assume I am a Diablo 4 superfan who only lives and breathes this glorious game. Well, you're fucking right. This is why I'm going to let you listen to some of the most unbiased and smartest people on the internet.
I swear to
and
God,
have
the first
them
clip
tell
is
you
me.
about this magnificent
I swear
season.
to fucking God.
Season
Fuck. Sucked dick. Like, it was actually a dick-sucking season. This season, it seems better.
Definitely the best version
Great.
of Diablo 4 that I've played by a lot.
What's the season gimmick? The gimmick of the season is that the game's supposed to be good now.
I think Season 4 is going to be the most enjoyable Diablo experience we've ever had.
Many people have said that the game is saved. It's finally good again. Blizzard started listening. You thought it wasn't going to happen. No, it will.
I think every player from Diablo 1, 2, and 3 is going to go to forums and flood them as quickly as they can, saying that they've changed their mind and that this is the best iteration of Diablo made.
And you have to keep this in mind, guys. This is Blizzard's last chance for Diablo 4, okay?
I think people are going to say that they don't know why they love games like World of Warcraft or RuneScape. I think they're going to be quitting all of those games, and this is going to be the new golden standard for gaming.
This is their fourth last chance until their last chance
For the expansion.
next season. It's getting pretty tight, guys.
Is D4 still bad? I would not call it bad anymore. I would say it's at least mid. It's at least mid. Not sure if I would...
This is my opinion. I think that D4 was mid in Season 2. I think that D4 is okay and actually even kind of pretty good in Season 4. I unironically think the game is pretty good. Now, I'm only speaking from a perspective of a more hardcore player. Hardcore, I've only put 24 hours into the season. Right, I'm like level 100, I'm doing the pit, I've done like 100 Nightmare Dungeon, etc. So I played it, you know, relatively, right, a lot. And I've enjoyed my whole time playing the game. Better than Season 2? I think it's infinitely better than Season 2. It's the best that Diablo 4 has ever been by a mile.
Goes so far to say good? Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me think about it some more. I'm not sure.
Damn, now if that didn't just hype you up, I can't imagine what would. But in case you are still on the fence, here's some positive comments of those experiencing the glory of Season 4.
No matter what class you played, you're going to have a better time this season.
Necro's busted? Yeah, I think we do that. Because I love the idea of minions.
This build is actually performing even better than I thought it was going to.
I like Druid. I like the lightning. I like the tornadoes. I like the werewolf.
What a mistake. Who the fuck is playing Druid?
Hey, back the fuck off my druid. If I came back to play, that's where I'm going.
Why would you do that? Yeah, like, why? They're just so stupid and fat.
Yeah, I'm
and
fat.
Slow.
Yeah, I'm
The
slow.
best leveling build for Druid by far is the go stand next to a Necro in Helltide build.
I love it, man.
That's bad.
It's true. My golem is better than most druids. It's not even close.
So they just shit on the druid, huh?
It is a real fight.
I love that the chests actually give like good XP.
Yeah,
man.
she's hard. Minions really aren't dying either. This feels pretty good.
I like tempering.
I am enjoying this a lot.
I love how many potions you get now.
Feels like you're steamrolling everything. Yeah. It's great, right?
I like how she poops out Hellborn.
I like snacks, but I don't have to do anything other than put it in my mouth.
All right. I gotta have something negative. I hate how this fucking bitch has these immunity phases. It's so goddamn fucking annoying. Like, Cirrus has this in PoE, Uber Elder has this, Maven has this. I fucking hate it. And the only reason, Blizzard, you're doing this is so nobody can one-shot the boss. Fuck you, that's the fun.
Tomb Lord is one of the best boss designs in all of gaming.
I love that this build is so fucking broken that picking up the conduit pylon actually slowed me down.
I love oatmeal. What the fuck is your problem with oatmeal?
I like that it's just...
I think it's bad when there's such a hard meta that over 90% of the community is playing the same fucking race or class or whatever you want to call it. I say race as in, like, if you remember World of Warcraft back in the day, what was it, little gnome goblin thing? He had like a rocket jump or whatever. You can do skips or some shit. I think everybody's going that motherfucker.
What's actually slowed me down.
I love oatmeal. What the fuck is your problem with oatmeal?
True. True.
Like that's just bundled herbs now. You don't have to worry about each individual herb.
For the leveling experience, I would say it's pretty damn good.
Bone Spirit cooldown, 3rd time in a row. Ah, I love my luck.
I own a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, new season is awesome. But it's challenging. I like it.
Sure, I like this is a good build, right? It's a good build, but like, I think this is just too easy, man.
How does one prep for D4?
I do agree with that, and I don't know if it's because Necromancer is so good, but I think that the Diablo 4 leveling experience is way too easy, and it's very bad designed, in my opinion, that you can easily clear a level 50 dungeon at level 30 because it's misleading for players. I agree with myself. I do. Yeah, I do. I'm completely right. It's true.
First season, you got to figure out your build.
Too easy.
You got to figure out your strategy when you hit level 1. You got to figure out as much as you can do to make sure your experience in Diablo 4 is as short as possible when the season comes out.
There it is.
So you can get to the end of the game
And quit.
as fast as you
And
can.
then go to Reddit and complain.
And then complain that there's nothing.
Yes!
Well, now that's some pro advice, DM. I would thank you for that, but, well, I did hear what you said about me.
Frosty doesn't need any more me content. He already clips me out of the context in every way imaginable. I know what Frosty's doing. He's probably 3 hours into an 8-hour editing session. To put words in my mouth, he's gonna make me flirt with Riker or something, just like Riker and Rax had that back and forth.
Is DM also going to join the party?
I am actually.
Are you ready for a good time?
Yes, I am.
So as long as you can handle it.
I'm sorry, but this one isn't like that hard. Alright?
I'm sorry.
I got you. You ready? Here it comes.
Ooh, boy.
Why is he so juiced, dude? He's huge.
And you're working that...
Christ, this is way more than I thought it was gonna be.
Hella hard.
I know.
Fast. Speedy boy now.
I know he's over there recording literally everything he can. He's probably in the editor, furiously sweating away while also trying to get the AI to make a song about me.
So fucking dumb.
I really love a good feel-good story like that. Nothing makes me feel better except maybe Season 4. But I must admit, Season 4 is not all rainbows and butterflies.
I don't understand why Blizzard fills the entire area with these ghosts.
Why does it keep telling me I have a quest here?
Oh, I have 2 portals. Why?
Dude, why does nobody allow me to sell gear here? It's so stupid.
But why are leaderboards not out?
Why can't I click this?
Why the Hellborn have so much HP? What the fuck is that HP?
I don't know why I'm getting sacred gear.
The reason why DM's having that problem is because he was playing, if you go back to the clip and you look at what he was playing, you see that if you inspect the spells that were being used and you see the size and girth of the character, you'll notice that it's in fact a druid, which makes sense because I don't think the Hellborn have that much health at all. I think they're pretty easy. Yeah, they're pretty easy to kill. It's not really that hard, but I guess I must play another class.
Hellborn have so much HP. What the fuck is that HP?
I don't know why I'm getting sacred gear.
Why are these items so terrible?
Oh my god, why can't
I think that they need to do something about that too. I feel like the issue that they have with like yellow items having like literally 0 value, I think that's a big problem.
Skip this. What is happening? Come on.
Why is he chasing me? Why is he chasing me?
Why can't I skip this?
Why are you still chasing me?
Oh my fucking god, Blizzard. What do you want me to do here?
Why? Okay, because fuck me, that's why. Let me just go around then.
Why did I stand in the middle? Stop standing in the middle, DM. Why? You made the same mistake 3 times, bro.
I don't understand. Why is everything so insanely expensive?
My god, man, why is it so expensive? Oh, I'm out of gold again.
Nah, you know why it's so expensive is because we're not looting a whole inventory of items per nightmare dungeon in order to fucking sell them. That's why it's so expensive. It's because the game was balanced around a gold intake that people aren't doing anymore. That's the fucking issue right there.
Well,
That's what I
seems to have
think.
been given updated appearances with extra armor pieces attached to the models. Wait, what? Oh no, I don't like that. Why? You just give us more transmogs. Don't change the ones we have.
If that's like a crafting item. Well, if it's a crafting item, then why is it in my inventory? Stupid fucking game.
Unfortunately, Blizzard doesn't give us any fucking social features.
Why did I think this was the
It's so dumb that they don't have a group finder. Because whenever I went and I looked, Diablo 2 has a group finder bulletin board, but Diablo 4 doesn't? I don't know, man. I feel like that's kind of stupid.
Philippines?
Why do I not have the Malignant Hearts? What's
Diablo
happening?
Immortal has it? Like, why are we even looting yellows?
Yellows or
Yeah.
El Shito?
I've started looting yellows again because I'm down bad for gold. That's how.
For
That's
those of you that
that's
don't
where I'm
speak
at.
Spanish, El Shito means shit. And don't even try to tell me it's mierda. It's El Shito.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't have a holy damage class. Like, it's literally a Diablo game, and it doesn't have a holy damage focus class. I think it's literally the dumbest fucking thing.
I mean, they've already stolen other things from last Epoch. Why not that too?
I just don't understand why they don't allow us to pre-download the patch like a day before, you know?
All right, I'm gonna call up Blizzard and tell them that we're all sitting here waiting on the patch.
The worst season start ever. Fucking Blizzard, man. What is this?
Now I remember why I hate this encounter. It's not because it's difficult, it's because it's just so fucking poorly designed. Blizzard, I don't mean...
Let me guess, he was doing Uber Lilith. Am I right? Yes. Such fucking garbage. It's so bad. How is it so bad?
mean to be dramatic, but I hate you.
Oh.
You see, I don't always show the positives. You can trust me now, right? Season 4 is fun. And to wrap this video up, let's hear about all the fun you will be having if you were to play right now.
Am I enjoying the new changes? I really am. I'm having a lot of fun.
Diablo 4 is now more fun than when you grinded for 3 years straight to finally hit Diamond in League of Legends.
Go Minion Necro.
Who the fuck plays League of Legends?
Super casual, super fun, super worth it.
At the beginning, it's generally pretty hard to not have fun at this game because you're just like constantly getting new shit.
I am.
Yeah, that's my advice is like if you want to buy Diablo 4, right? It's an expensive game, so you know, like make it, you know, buyer beware. Buy it on Steam, bro. Buy it on Steam. And if you're not having fun before the 2-hour refund window, refund the game. Because I genuinely believe if you're not having fun within 2 hours of playing Diablo 4, you will never have fun playing Diablo 4.
Yeah, because usually that's the best part. Most games will try to make the beginning the most enjoyable to get you to stick in there a little while. Then after a few days, you know, done gone by and you got some time in, like, okay, now fuck you because you can't return the game and the games go to shit.
My opinion. It's on Game Pass? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Fun, man.
Yeah,
We
just get Game
hit
Pass,
100
yeah.
on our first character.
The campaign's the most fun thing I ever do. I mean, literally when I'm not streaming, I'll just turn on the Diablo 4 and I'll play the campaign over and over and over again. For the fun of it.
Should we
Yeah,
try
season one,
Diablo
bad,
4
small,
again?
slow, boring. Season 4, good, big, fast, fun.
I'll tell you guys, I sure love playing Diablo 4, man. This shit is fun.
This game?
That, by the way, that was me with I
Sarcastic.
wasn't playing the game. I was AFK. And other people were killing everything for me, and my minions were doing all the work for me. I just want you guys to understand that, like, I wasn't actually saying
I'm
that I
not
was
liking
having
the
fun authentically,
sound
even though
of
I was.
having to go that
But I
build.
wasn't in that specific clip.
Is more fun than playing Path of Exile, hardcore solo self-found, getting a divine in the campaign, then randomly getting a mage blood in your first red map.
Dude, Helltide is so lit. It's actually fun.
I think this is gonna be the most fun leveling in Season 4 we've ever had, guys.
It is fun. Leveling is super fast.
Why am I having more fun when I'm basically doing the same shit that I've been doing since the launch of the game?
Are you genuinely having fun? Yeah, I think the entry-level experience with the game is great. It's the end game that's the problem. Sure, I'm having fun.
We gotta click this one just for fun.
I don't know whether.
Yeah, I think that really one issue that like Diablo 4, because I was thinking about this, I was taking a shit today and I was thinking about Diablo.
So the end game shit. So you want me to play just to get there and then quit?
Diablo 4, which is a
I
really
do
good
have the
song.
game.
And I was thinking about the fact that, like, you know, like in PoE, where like everybody has, because like I always gauge the value and the quality of a game with how much do I think about the game whenever I'm not playing it. And so anyway, I'm serious. So like in PoE, think about all the different kinds of builds that you can have. You can have like a boss killing build, a map build, a magic find build, a they still have Sanctum, like Sanctum builds. There used to be Uber Lab builds. There used to be like, you know, more niche things like what is it called? Grandmaster, Hall of the Grandmasters, Delve build, yeah, Aura bot. And so like what the next thing that Diablo 4 needs to do is they need to make it to where there are different things and different types of gameplay. That's the one thing that WoW does really well, and it's also the one thing that Path of Exile does really well, because you can play PoE, but there are so many different flavors of playing PoE that it truly feels like I remember the first time, so I watched a video, and this was in like, I don't even remember what league it was. It was before the Conquerors, I think. Yeah, it was. So it was before Cirrus. And I saw a build of Soul Rest, and Soul Rest is a staff. It summons spirits, and you can kill them, and they're really good. You kill things with them, and they're actually very, very good for a period of time. And so I thought to myself, I was reading and researching, and I remember I got so fucking excited about the idea of being able to play a minion build in PoE. And I played the game, that league, and I had one of the greatest experiences I ever had, because it really truly felt like I was playing a completely new game, because of how much different playing a minion build was than playing something like Righteous Fire, or playing something like a Pathfinder, like, you know, your traditional tornado shot, ice shot, you know, Deadeye, whatever it is. And so I started playing that, and that's the one thing that I think Diablo 4 needs to go towards next. That's their next goal, I think, is making it to where you can truly have transformative different gameplay experiences inside of the same game, inside of the same season. So like you can make a boss killing build, you can make a you know, an AoE farming build, like a Helltide build, something like that, and it doesn't feel like you're wasting your time. And that's the one thing that PoE does so well, because you have, again, so many different types of gameplay in PoE inside of something that feels similar, right? And so you have different flavors. Basically, it's like you're going to an ice cream shop, and like Diablo 4 has a really great flavor right now of vanilla. But next door, Path of Exile has chocolate, you know, cookies and cream, coffee ice cream, pistachio ice cream, you know, mint ice cream. That's where PoE is better. But I do want to say that I do think that the ice cream shop for Diablo 4 does have a pretty good flavor of vanilla right now. They do. I'm having fun.
To say to you, but if you don't download this goddamn game right now, you will never forgive yourself.
Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a fun time in Season 4.
Let's pull up what the
Or
Reddit
don't.
says.
I really don't care. Bye.
Let's pull up what the Reddit said. This is a great video. Glazing hard. Well, yeah, but like, isn't that that's the good thing about being part of a fan base for a game, is that you can be happy at the highs and mauled at the lows. Like, you know, he's made so many videos shitting on Diablo 4, but now that Diablo 4 is doing pretty well, I think it's fair to say, hey, you know what? This not's really so bad. Let's see, nothing wrong with doing all the content week and leaving. True. Quad Greater Afflix. Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? I've never even seen one with more than 2. What the? This is Tyrael's Might? Jesus. Diablo 4, good balance. Hide Tunic. Oh, Duriel. Thank you, Duriel. I can't believe it. Got a grandfather at level 60. There you go. Current highest damage build. Results of rolling. Reinventing the pit. And so you can see, obviously, a lot of people here are pretty happy, I would say. Really, I think that people are pretty happy. And I'm glad, man. I am. I'm getting a bunch of 3 stars, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know how to get 3 stars, how to drop them. And so I do think that the new Diablo 4 season is pretty good. Give it a week or two? Well, who cares? Like, for example, there are a lot of games that I played for a week and I love them. Like the crab game. Like, I played the crab game for a week and it's one of my favorite games this year. Easily. I don't care. Like, it's the quality of the experience, not the time that you put in. Who cares about how much time you took? Pow World? Well, I put 200 hours into Pow World. I played that a lot. But yeah, sure. Okay, it's making fun. Yeah, exactly. Like Armored Core 6, another great example. Armored Core 6, I put 19 hours into that game. Holy fuck, was it worth it? God damn, that game was so fucking good. It was insane. So yeah, it's like 5 years exactly. And so yeah, and it's great to see Blizzard actually have a bit of a W with Diablo 4 now. Now, is it a good game now? I would say actually, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think this season's pretty good. Straight up. Yeah. And I think especially for, because like, you know, Path of Exile is so unapproachable as like a new player, and that's why they're making PoE 2. It's because they know that. And you know, I love grinding your games. I'm a massive, huge simp for them. But the truth is that this new season is pretty good. And I'm happy. Yeah, and I can't wait for the new expansion to come out for them to ruin it. And then we're going to have to start over from square one again. It's funny you've praised PoE for transformative experience, yet you've only played Greatsword and World and Iceborne. Monster Hunter is not one game. It's 14 games in one. Oh, so you're saying like I should play... Yeah, I do really want to try the heavy bowgun out. I just haven't really had time. Like, I mean, like, I know there's a lot of people that have put in, like, 1,000 hours into Monster Hunter, and they still feel like there's more to learn. I love that. I think that's awesome. But I feel like the next game that I'm really going to put that time into will probably be Wilds. I'm probably not going to put that many hours into World, because I've already played it a lot, and I know the new game is coming out. But, like, whenever Wilds comes out, yeah, I'm probably going to start with Greatsword, but I will absolutely try it. I want to try a ranged weapon. I do. Because I watched some videos of people doing kills with ranged weapons, and damn, they look... Bro, I feel like a fucking idiot for playing with a Greatsword. It's insane. Yeah, why not play Rise? Well, I might. It just depends, right? But I'm talking about, like, the game... So, like, I'm the kind of guy that I want to learn and know everything about a game. Like, whenever I played Elden Ring, I played Elden Ring with a strength build. I played it with a magic build. I played it with, like, a, with a tanking build. And I played it with another build as well. I forgot even really which one it was. And I enjoyed the game a lot every single different time. And it's the same with Diablo 3. Like, I played every class except for Monk, right? So, like, whenever I play a game, I want to fully experience the game, and I want to play all the content.
Where's my bigger batter, bro?
Like, for example, you know, the crab game. I tried to do everything in the crab game. Blasphemous. I tried to do everything in Blasphemous, at least with the one weapon that I had. I tried to do everything
that might be dangerous.
Let's see, I don't know, like, Dragon's Dogma 2. Every single weapon that I have is max upgraded. I have everything maxed out. Like, whenever I play Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, like, I did get the 2 new characters. They do have their weapons, and, like, they're fucking ascended weapons. And, like, I've killed that behemoth thing probably 100 fucking times. And by I mean I AI'd it. But, anyway,
I don't want to lose all my gear.
Not Final Fantasy, yeah. And, like, Hades, I played this one 40 hours. Not even, that's low for me, right? Halls of Torment, I put 50 hours into Halls of Torment. Hollow Cure, 51 hours. Like, whenever I play a game, I want to learn a lot about the game, and I want to fully understand the game as much as possible, because I feel like that makes me understand video games collectively way better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, fighting these guys, if I put the monk robes on, I get fucking tore up, dude. The little minions they spawn just hit the fuck out of me. That's why I'm not wearing my monk robe. I was wearing monk, but I put blood bark on to get more health. Or not more health, more defense. Yeah, now you're talking about a lot of money using blood runes. That's one thing about the wieldy too, because don't you lose all your runes? Fuck you. Damn. See, that's 169. 147. Two, that's 300K. What's the hat? It's like 400K. Now I imagine you would probably keep your helmet and weapon. There's 2 items on death. So it's like 500K every time you die. That's my worry right now. I don't need to be spending that kind of money. Because the only way to heal from... What are you talking about healing? I thought blood spells don't heal you unless you got the blood armor on. Right? Are you telling me the blood spells heal you without it? Hmm. Wieldy shit, definitely on another level. This ain't the ones I wanted to do. I was doing those. I remember how I set up over there. Come here. I admit, I do miss doing my wieldy shit. But it's a pain when people start tracking me down everywhere. I don't mind risking a few 100,000 and shit. It's just, I feel like I'm not ready to be risking that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I need to get me a Basilisk Jaw. That way when I do Vorkath and these other bosses, I got it. There are some gloves I want. Leather. So that's 10 mil right there. Wow, what does Monkey Madness 2 do for you? I hated Monkey Madness 1. I don't know if I want to do any fucking Monkey Madness 2. I enjoyed that quest I did today, though. That was actually fun. I mean, I think that whole area is nice. I just wish it was better loot on the fucking bosses. I really feel like that's shit loot to fight 3 so-called bosses. I think you get more money per hour killing the Rat King. Or rat whatever. I know you get more killing the giant mole. Usually my problem always was before I even see them, they're already hitting me with like anti-telly and shit. I just assume now someone shows up, I'm dead. I can try to fight back a little maybe, but I just assume I'm dead. I used to sit here and keep an eye out. I even had a thing that made my screen red the minute someone showed up with invisibility. Like if they popped up on your screen, like your game registers, there's another player, and still red, I'm froze. What? Like that quick? I'm like, dude. Well, I imagine if these guys are out there, they're probably in that Slayer cave. There's no time to react. Like I said, I even had before where even stream was laughing because we got froze and I couldn't even move before the red shit even flashed on my screen. Like you see it and then it was flashing. Like his dot and everything didn't even spawn up on the mini map yet. Like he was not even registered on my screen and he was hitting me with shit. And it's like, okay. I'm guessing there's a mod or something where you can see further out than most people. Like see players. I look at with them hardcore PvPers, there's no getting away from them. And at the time, I was just doing melee. And the shit I was fighting wasn't shooting me, so he didn't see shit. But still, even if you could see the guy casting magic, how can you hit him with an ability if you don't see him? Like, yeah, I could probably see, oh, there's someone fighting there. So how do I stand here and cast an ability on him? Whoever's over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how they do that. Well, like I said, he hit me before he registered on my screen at all. Like, we went back during stream, we pulled it up, went back and did frame by frame, and you see me getting hit with this spell, and then you see the red, and then his dot appeared. So he hit me before the game even registered on my side that he was there. I don't think Mental knows what we're talking about. What's going on, Ice? Shit, we'd have to go back digging. When was I doing Wildy Slayer? You have to go dig through that shit. That shit happened in the Wildy caves. Hell, let me put this up. Yeah, I'll rewrite. You have any idea why my ring light is not connecting to a server when I try to log in? I'm pretty new to the game and I have no idea. You try like Mel said completely. I would even come down here and shut out your X shit. Your Jagex launcher. Shut it all the way down. Oh, you want to stop? I mean, if you Google it and it's not on Reddit, then I have no idea. I have never had a problem. I haven't really been playing this game that long. So that sounds kind of shitty though. Sorry to hear you having no problems. That shit would piss me off. Just like this fucking task is. Where's my bigger, better bitches? I don't want to pick nothing up, but I feel like I have to just to at least pay for my rooms and shit. Yeah, motherfucker. Come on, bitch. Come in closer. Dude. There we go. Slam them motherfuckers. Come on, I'm even rocking this. I expect to see some big ass numbers, damn it. That shit like drained all my prayer. Where's my lobster? Come on, bitch. Then we might play some ranked smite tonight. I've been on this task for an hour and a half. Fuck me.
Like, the more games that I play, the more tools that I have in my utility belt to understand games. Because, like, I think that one of the reasons that, like, I play video games like a caveman who's just discovered a computer is because I don't play a lot of video games. And for such a long time, I literally only played World of Warcraft. That was the only game I played. So I spent 15 years completely disconnected from any type of like video game logic or video game design. So whenever I came in and played Dark Souls 1, it was really like a caveman discovering fire again. Yeah, I wasn't a gamer, I was a WoW player. So that's why I want to play more games and learn and like play out these other games. Really wasted time? No, I'm so glad I played WoW. I had so much fun. But you know, now I've played it a lot, and so I'm trying out different games instead. So like that's why, like, I mean, with Diablo 4, right? I want to play a new class like almost every season, except for Druid. I'm never going to play Druid because it's just stupid. But besides that, I'll play the other classes. I think next time I'll probably play... I want to find a way to play a ranged rogue, because I played Demon Hunter in Diablo 3 a lot. That was like my vanilla class. I loved it. Actually, it wasn't. I played Archon Mage. Archon Wizard was fucking insane. Like, whenever I saw somebody, and I saw whenever the first guy was able to get enough gear to do Archon and Inferno, and I saw how absolutely fucking broken it was, but like you needed to have like probably 1,000 hours of like gameplay in order to get the gear for it. I said, okay, only 1,000 hours? That sounds great. And then I got Paragon 100. So yeah, and Paragon 100 at that time was like the cap. Like almost nobody had it. CM was the best wizard build ever for Diablo 3. Yeah, if you want Carpal Tunnel. But yeah, anyway, I had a lot of fun doing that. And so I'm happy with Diablo 4. And I think that Season 4 is a great starting point for them to start trying to build new types of gameplay out of it. Can get Paragon 600 in one night now? Yeah, it's just stupid. I don't think I ever want to play Diablo 3 again. Like, it was weird because, like, I love Diablo 3 so much, but I have no intention of ever playing it again, except for maybe playing through the campaign once for, like, stream content. Other than that, I will never do it. However, next season, I might be playing a new Barbarian.
Billions of damage here from the Barbarian. Because look at this one. Boom! Duriel dead. Billions and billions of damage here from the Thorns Barbarian.
Let me see if I can find it.
You can see it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Watch. This is the new season for Diablo. I did start playing the wrong class. This is the level 200 version of Grigor. This is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Get ready. Get ready. Go. 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 They dead.
Sounds like he's fucking the shit out of somebody.
That's not fun. Yeah, what's happening? He's getting them. That's what's happening.
Hey, he's like just fucking.
This is the way Barbarian should have always been. Taking no damage, killing the boss like this is nothing. Look at that.
What's he doing? A jump ability? I don't.
Look at that fucking damage. Oh, hold up. What was that number? There it is.
Like 620,000.
Get a better image of that. Looking at 4.1411,111,089,408. Yeah. It looks a bit boring, though. So this is one of the things that a lot of people might not really understand with ARPGs, is that being able to do this is the reward. This isn't the gameplay. This is the reward for the gameplay. Does that make sense? Yeah, this is the goal. You want to be so good at the game that you don't have to play it anymore. That's the goal. You wins the game. Yeah, exactly. So there's no skill involved, basically? Yes, exactly. I thought I was going to get hit by that thing. Is this normal Duriel? No, it's not.
One more
Okay,
round, maybe.
This is the, I think Duriel has the highest health, right? I could be wrong. He got a 14 billion necro video from 2 days ago? Really? I think I need to respec. Here we go. Get ready. That's right. Yeah. 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 It's pretty good, huh? This is so dumb. Bad game design? No, it's not. No, this is good. What are you talking about, you stupid?
My thing about it is, you'll see almost everybody go in one class in the exact same fucking build.
Looks boring? Nope.
It's like, why?
Nope. There it is. Why would I play this? To do it? Be able to pop off like this? And he got a grandfather off that boss? Wait, what? Oh, shit! Wait, you got two of them. So that... Wait, you got three... Wait, what? 3 two-handed swords? Ancient? Oh my god! Bro, what the fuck? Bro, that's insane! Chances of this getting nerfed? Or is Doombringer? No, I thought Doombringer was a one-handed sword. I'm pretty sure Doombringer is a one-handed. Yeah, Fields of Crimson. Oh, yes! Yes, I forgot about the Fields of Crimson. Yeah, there you go. Tormented bosses drop a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill one pretty soon. But, yeah, as you guys can see, you know, this is a, Thorns Barbarian. What else do we have? That's pretty much about it. And, I think this is great. I like being able to do this. Now, I know that some people think it's stupid, but, like, look at this. This probably took 300 hours to do. It took him 300 hours, probably 500 hours, maybe more, to kill the boss without having to do anything. And if you don't understand, if you don't want to do this, then it's not the game for you. It's not your game.
I think that's the main part to tell people. You're not doing that shit right out the gate.
That's what it's all
Like,
about.
you build to that.
The Uber XR? Yeah, it's Uber XR2. Yeah, it is. You can tell it's the elite version because it's he's got this thing here. This makes it to where he's like does like way more damage, has way more health, right? And so yeah, you basically want to play it like Vampire Survivors. Yes, exactly. And so like that's always. Oh, here's another one. Just real quick, one more. This is the hard version. This is the difficult. This is the version of. He's dead. So that's what it's all about.
Oh, should we try for it?
Like,
Diablo again?
being able to do this. I love the bosses without any phases. Yep, there it is. That's a quick death. It is, and I feel like that's the fun. That's the fun of the game. And like for example, like there's this one too, right?
Let's see what's up.
Gaming and a little look at our first week of Season 4. With it being so much faster to level now, we've actually got to see everyone reach level 100 and get gearing and pushing endgame content so much sooner. So we're already seeing players of over level 110 hits, which would be roughly a tier 21 abattoir of Zir according to the devs anyway. Back then, it took us some serious time in Season 2 to actually reach that level, and this has happened again in the first week. Not to mention, the Torment version of bosses are on farm already. Actually challenging, but thankfully farmable enough. Compared to the boring nature of just one-shotting the regular versions over and over and over infinitely, I much prefer this myself. And with all that highlighted, what's the best build for each class? Now we've got to see how things really stand. Let's take a look. For Necromancer, the answer is instant and obvious. It is Minion Necromancer, of course. But there are different kinds to consider, leaning heavily into the raw damage from your Golem, having consistent DPS through, say, your Shadow Mages, or maybe really leaning into shadow damage over time in general, with all the perks and the Paragon you could consider there. There are benefits to all of them. The big numbers, the consistent output, the defensive utility. Undeniable that some kind of full minion build is the best right now, not just for Necromancers, but likely for the whole game flat out. You may have been seeing these insane clips of billions of damage, and that absolutely is possible, but there's also a weird bug going on for Necromancers I want to highlight and kind of discredit almost the power of Necromancer, because it's being pushed further than it really is. The Holy Bolt's elixir is causing these massive spikes in damage, essentially randomly. It's tied to companion AI or something like that. It's triggering these massive hits, as though your proc is also proccing with every companion aka minion all at once. So the more you have, I guess the better. With this being so effective with Minion Necromancer then, and all you're having to do is actually pop an elixir, everyone's using it. So we're seeing way better output than the Minion Necromancer really has. This is how we saw the recent 42 billion hit from Vega, one of the top Necromancers, or how we're seeing bug abuse with this to clear really high pit levels beyond maybe what the Necromancer, and if you're relying on it to progress the pits, and it's been nice to finally have that class fantasy feeling, and therefore is going to stand out more in pit pushing and boss farming, which we're all doing, whereas the very popular Dust Devil build last. Speaking of Barbarian though, let's now talk about them directly. The best build for Barbarian seems to come down to two options right now. That is the Bash build, which is definitely better for boss killing, and therefore is going to stand out more in pit pushing and boss farming, what we're all doing, whereas the very popular Dust Devil build is fantastic for general gameplay, that ease of use. You can consistently clear everything around you when farming Helltides. The Whispers we're all doing for money right now. The PvP zones, mass clearing of Nightmare Dungeons for Glyph XP. There's argument to be said that just because Bash has the best output does not mean it's the best build for what we're all doing right now. We're collecting gear, building up power, clearing pits at around level 60 to 70, because that's where, the rewards actually are. Pushing pits above tier 100, well, that's purely for fun at this point. You have to ask yourself, what is your current relevant goal in the game? That's why I think it might be valid to say that Dust Devil is better overall for your average player in these opening weeks. However, Bash Barb is obviously better long term. It's going to tackle the main challenge of the pits, which is the bosses, much better than anything else they can right now. At a certain point, we're going to reach a tier of pits where you reach that boss and it's a massive wall of health to get through. If you sacrificed too much to stay alive, to have DPS that can clear that massive health bar, well then it's a problem. So Barbarian using the Bash build is tackling that issue the best for them. This build was heavily encouraged in Season 4 after a lot of buffs to it. It's like a permanent cleave for big damage, and then the raw survivability of the Barb comes into play to keep them alive. Rob in this footage is pushing a tier 110 pit, and it's just standing there in the damage, barely dodging or avoiding elite mechanics or much of anything, just grouping them up and smacking them. This is how Abattoir devolved in interest in my eyes. It comes down to being immortal and then just smacking the targets, not using skill or impressive strategy, just slamming yourself against health bars. When we look at Rogue, it's going to be a stark contrast between the two through this high level. Heartseeker Rogue. He's pushed it to 13 levels for its maximum output. The other skills are things like Caltrops and Smokes, which were also underused in the past, all to help control and maintain survivability, while Heartseeker just does its thing. There's quite a lot of clever underused aspects here, like Retribution. Distant enemies have a chance to be stunned, and you deal more damage to stunned or knocked down enemies. The Moonrise aspect, the basic of Heartseeker is stacking up 4% attack speed every time it attacks. This kind of caps out and triggers something called Vampiric Blood
No herbs. You know what I forgot? I know what I forgot. I know what I forgot. I feel like there's a way to go right here. I can see it. Never took it before. The other way I go gets me fucked up. Cause right here is some brutal dragons. They shoot you the whole time you're going over. They seem to hit you with magic and range. Like, see, I always seen that. I just need to remember I have to bring a pick.
Rage, meaning your basic skill damage shoots up by 160% times. Then there's affixes like chance for Heartseeker projectiles to cast twice. It's a basic attack build. And with the incredible amount of basic attacks being used at once, Mippy works in Undying, an aspect that heals you for 2% life or double that when you're under half health every time you use a skill. So every time a Heartseeker's used, which is like a machine gun, it's healing him constantly, which is providing that much needed sustain after anything does hit him. So I find this build extremely unique, very clever with all the CC, and surely the best way at this known time to push pits as a rogue. What about sorcerers though? Let's cover them next. Josh, our resident sorcerer main, is convinced that the best build and option overall right now is Blizzard. It's currently the build with the highest pit clear known outside of either, say, the Cheese Immortal build that absolutely has terrible DPS but is immortal, or there's the Ball Lightning build that does require ideal stats and even uber uniques to hit its high, alongside Frozen Orb with similar stuff. So it's much like what we mentioned with Barbs and what your general gameplay purpose is. What's really achievable right now versus long term, And what actually covers all these bases? Blizzard is able to achieve incredibly high DPS when given the chance to smash a target, such as, say, boss farming, which is what we're mostly doing right now. It's also very reliable and a safe option for clearing in pits, because you're placing this AoE down, and then you can move away to avoid the damage coming your way, or stack a bunch, more and more on top of a target or targets to skyrocket the damage. Not to
Forgot
mention, you
about
can reach
that.
incredible levels of survivability, that damage mitigation you need to be pushing higher pits while standing in your blizzards. Josh does feel that Blizzard falls behind in one aspect though, and that's kind of the pure speed farming, which to be fair is another big part of what we've been doing, maybe even spamming out higher tier nightmare dungeons for glyph XP, or farming hell tides to get your gear and Iron Wolf rep. Admittedly, Frozen Orb is actually great for that, but then what about bosses? What about pushing really high tier pits and so on? That's maybe where Blizzard is winning out. It's certainly not the case that Blizzard has any issue with those easier, faster forms of content. It's just that it's not as fast or smooth at clearing them. It does seem pretty cool though that sorcerers have this variety of options. Blizzard, Bolt Lightning, Frozen Orb, even the Firebolt stuff with the Flame Shield cheese, they're very valid options. And it's not like the Incinerate build is terrible either. So I think sorcerers do have a lot of great options in this endgame, even if maybe their output isn't as competitive as Barbarian and Minion Necromancer. Overall though, Josh feels Blizzard is the best option for your average player currently. Given time, there's clear value in Ball Lightning and Frozen Orb with the ideal gear, the kind that will take some time to achieve. Alright, so last but not least, we have the Druid. For this one, it's more interesting than I expected. Everyone thought going in, post-PTR nerfs, Tornado Druid would just be king. It was expected that the other best build, Hurricane, just wouldn't perform as it did in PTR, and that's certainly the case. It was obviously busted. But it's more of a matchup now than I expected to find. Over the last few days, there's been a surprising amount of argument for Hurricane Druid over Tornado, but maybe that's because Hurricane is so gear dependent, as well as quite mechanical. Tornado Druid is fantastic for opening the season with, for gearing up, for the speed of that, the basic content that you're progressing in your first week. You can fly around quick, killing everything as your tornadoes spiral out while speeding your way through content such as Hell Tides or Nightmare Dungeons for the Glyph XP. Where it seems to struggle is survivability. For me, it's been unfortunate to find so much less pit footage for Druid in general, maybe because they're just having a harder time with it. Hurricane might be the answer. I want to credit Eyeboiler Up for this, a prominent figure in the Druid space. He and a few others seem to think that Hurricane could be the best option for something like longer or higher pit pushing, where Tornado Werewolf is kind of starting to struggle around that tier 90 plus mark. The problem, as Boilers explained, is that Hurricane needs endgame tempering and even masterworking to reach its true critical mass to work. The idea is to cause the Hurricanes to crit and overpower at once, lasting also much longer because of the temper affixes that increase Hurricane's duration. Because the build isn't dependent on having high resource generation or pushing other DPS stats hard as their affixes, this actually leaves you with more space to put in survivability, the concept required for high pit pushing. You need to be able to tank the hits before you need to worry about DPS. The build requires careful play to manage your buffs and max potential. It does seem to have higher potential than Tornado if you're willing, but it certainly seems a lot more mechanically demanding. If you're not willing, then it's still a fair call to stick with Tornado, but it does seem like you gotta be ready to reach a wall when pushing pits. Still, it's good that Druid does have options. We'll see how it does longer term. But there you have it. That's my overview of the best builds at the end of this first week. I hope this look could give you some perspective on where things are right now and what each class is kind of working on. Maybe this was useful or just interesting, but either way, thank you for watching. I've been Hollow, you've been you, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, sound like Druids are shit.
Come on, big damage. Big damage. Oh my god!
Considering they're hitting like billions with the other.
Come on! Yo guys, what is up? Max here, Diablo 4 video, and today we're talking about Hurricane Druid. Now, I believe this is the strongest Druid build in the game right now. I know I said I thought Tornado was the strongest. I put this build together and I cleared 25 plus tiers higher than I could at my max with Tornado. The build is hitting for over 100 million damage a tick on Hurricane when we get all
Fucking Runelight, you piece of shit. I had no warning my shit was in them. It told me down there what happened to the fucking sound, man. I hate that room light sometimes gives you sound, sometimes it doesn't. I know how to make it give me sound. I have to click off of room light and then I'll get the notification sound. And I can't do this because I forgot a pickaxe. I'll lose this gear, I'm quitting. That was stupid. It's like when it comes to all this, the notifications are on, right? You will not 100% hear nothing right now. Oh. But if I'm clicking over here and it goes off, you'll get a notification. I hate that. I hate it.
All of our buffs sorted. The damage is absurd. We are at over 70,000 HP when we're fully buffed up. We can tank hits from Pit 100 bosses. We're not even using a defensive skill in this build. We're not spamming Debilitating Roar. We just have so much health and so much defense. And it's such a comfortable build. However, it's really complicated.
Turn what off?
In today's video, I want to break down all of the mechanics and how we're able to make Hurricane do so much.
For what I want, it'll be more turn it on.
I do want to give a quick shout out before we get into everything to iBoiler Up. He is a fellow Druid writer over on Maxroll with me, and he is the one who came up with this build. I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel and Twitch channel. If you enjoy the build, make sure to go give him some love. I really do appreciate it. And with that, let's do this.
Yeah, I want notifications on. That's what we're talking about. I just said right now, if I'm on this game playing, even if you have notifications on, there's 100% you hear nothing. Nothing at all. But if I'm over here doing something on another window, then you get notifications. I don't understand why it won't work here. We could be sitting here playing and nothing goes off. Just like just a second ago, did not hear when my anti-fire ran out, even though it's supposed to play notifications. But they don't work unless I'm clicked on another window completely. I think it's fucking stupid. You sitting here, you're like AFK and doing something like the idle notification. we're sitting here doing, what was we doing? Wood cutting or whatever the other night. I got idle notifications turned on and shit. It's supposed to let me know when I stop doing actions. Supposed to let me know right before it kicks me for being idle. But yet because I was clicked on this screen, it does nothing. And my guy's just sitting there for however long. I look back and it's like, oh, you've been disconnected. What? Where's my notification? So if you want the notification, you have to like, okay, let me click off. Click on another window. I got to click something else. And do not look at RuneScape or it won't give you a notification. If I have it turned on, I want that shit to go off. I mean, like I said, I have notifications for shit on. But it never... It's like my Canon one. There's a 30% chance the Canon one works. And that's about the only one that works. Where would room light settings be? I'm guessing right here. Dark Dragon Bones. I got one more kill. What's it called? No, I'm mad that I don't get notifications. That's what we're talking about when focused. Don't know what it means, but let's see. Because shit fucks me up all the time. I have notifications on, but it doesn't give me anything. This was already supposed to go off. I don't even see it down here. Now we're here to tick, tick, tick at 10 seconds. Okay. Come on, you can't kill this little bitch. There you go. Cause I have it on all the time. Like when I was doing hunting, wanting to do birdhouses, I'm like waiting on them. I go look like, oh, I don't know how long they've been done. I got notifications turned on, but nothing's going off. Like I hate that crap. You're like back up. I didn't want you to flop like that, but whatever. Shouldn't need much to finish this task.
Hurricane do so much damage? Well, there's a lot of things going on, but the first thing you need to understand is that Hurricane is a skill that has a duration. Unlike something like Shred, where we click it, and if I'm buffing up a click of Shred, that click gets buffed, and then I lose those buffs. Hurricane is a duration-based skill, meaning that if I apply any buffs to it, those buffs will apply
You're stuck.
the whole duration of Hurricane. And what we like to call that is
I like this path.
So the whole goal of the build is to build up a ton of really powerful buffs that are only able to be used on one skill. Get all of our
Damn, why y'all so
Hurricane. Now, provocation is one. When you remain in werebear form for at least 16 seconds, your next non-defensive skill will overpower. This build plays as your...
This is funny too. The volume's so low, but shit's so loud.
Hitting enemies with Maul. Maul does 0 damage for this build. However, it keeps us in werebear form, and as soon as we're Werebear form for 16 seconds, we place down Hurricane, and Hurricane for its entire duration is guaranteed overpowers. Note that my cooldown on Hurricane is currently 12 seconds, and it lasts 20 seconds, and Provocation is currently 16 seconds, meaning that we have Hurricane up 100% of the time. The only time that I'm like dropping Hurricane is like intentionally letting it drop so that I get the last ticks of its damage, which we'll explain in a second. But you're basically able to keep up this buff and this damage 100%.
Wind Shear is the best leveling build, especially if you do not have any uniques. It's incredibly powerful, where you can carry a 4-man group by yourself into dungeons 20-40 levels higher than yourself. It's very easy to set up as it does not require the uniques, and also very overpowered in terms of damage, and survivability is virtually unkillable. Let's go
Doesn't
over the
look
build
fun.
and how it works. There might be some bugs that make the build do too much damage. We're gonna talk about them. We're also gonna talk about how to scale the damage of the build.
So it seems like people are having fun this season, but don't go Druid. Feels good knowing I can sell all these bones now.
Good fight, Duriel.
My problem is I want to try to put my own shit together. What makes that damage keep going up?
Hey everybody,
What happened?
We are playing the Boulder Hurricane Druid, and boy, this build does a lot of damage. And there is some pretty broken mechanics on this build. There's multiple of them. And I want to make this video here going into all of them. As you've seen in the intro, this can one-shot any boss in the game. And basically using Boulder and Hurricane to do so with the new Hurricane duration and some of the new close and damage stuff that gives us a multiplier. You do not need the Dormant Storm for this build. However, you can play it if you want. And you also don't need Starless Sky. I'm going to have a build in the description without any Uber uniques. The Starless Sky just helps you a bit because it's very resource hungry, but you can get a resource cost reduction on your stuff. So I'm just going to quickly show you how this works. So basically we have the Nature's Fury, when we proc an Earth skill, another skill of the same category proc. So we use our Boulder to proc our Hurricane, which is the main DPS of this build. And here's the target dummy. It just looks like very innocent, so we just cast. Basically all we need to do if you have the build right, you just keep start casting boulders, and it's going to eventually trigger a Hurricane, and the Hurricane will just keep ramping up damage over its entire duration. And you guys can see here it goes up and up and up and up, and basically until infinity. I mean, it goes up like crazy amounts, and especially like you can use some buffs here, like I can poison the enemy, I can use petrify, you know, like all the stuff. And then at some point the damage falls off, and then you have to go again. But that's basically how it goes. And there's a very interesting mechanic, and this is the first one, because you see this was not the usual damage that I'm doing. You can snapshot overpower over the entire duration of Hurricane. So the way this works is you cast Hurricane, and if you have overpower, you are having overpower for the entire duration. So I'm using the Fury, Inseparable Fury here. Whenever I'm in, like, I just become a werebear.
My first abyssal demons.
Welcome, gamers. How are we doing? And the requirements are pretty simple. All you will need is 85 Slayer, which can be Boost Wand, a Master Wand, or an Ancient Scepter. Fill your inventory with soul, blood, air, and death runes, along with food, prayer potions, and a couple of slaughter bracelets. You'll need a ranged weapon, such as a blowpipe or darts. You'll want some melee armor in order to reduce. Some useful items you may bring with you are a soul bearer, catacombs, and how to get to the abyssal demons. If you run this north path, there are some dragons right here, so you may want some anti-fire protection. If not, you can follow. In fact, tagged all 4 or 5. Run right here to the south side, as follows. When you've tagged all 4 or 5, run right here to the middle. Equip your trident, and now tag all the demons to the north side. And try to stay in between these 2 sets of top. That is teleport you. So it will teleport you to the north of the room, and then the demons from the south will de-aggro, and we don't want that to happen. So
what?
Now that that's explained, that to happen. Splat. It will teleport you to the north of the room. Hit the demon with a damage splat. It will teleport you because when you hit a demon and you splash on it, it doesn't teleport you. So it makes it so you stay here in the middle. If you hit the demon with a damage splat, it will equip our magic armor. Whatever your magic armor is, make sure you have your Slayer helm on. Make sure to select your Shadow Barrage spell, and then just kill the demons. I will include these tile markers in the description in a paste bin so you can import them, or you can just look here. They're really simple. Well, that's it.
So you've got an Abyssal Demons task and you want to try out the Sire. In
The
today's
fuck
video,
is
I will
that?
show you how to kill the Abyssal Sire, and also I will be killing it for a full hour to see the loot. Now, what is the Abyssal Sire? It is basically a gigantic Abyssal Demon boss. Okay, so here are some of the drops from the Abyssal Sire. So you can get a bunch of noted alchemables, runes, herbs, seeds, and some other unique material drops, which can be very helpful for Iron Man accounts. And also, here are the other drops that you can get, which is kind of cool. But the main thing people are after are this thing called the Unsired. Now, basically what this is, it's like a piece, kind of like a key in a way, and you have to use it on the room when you first enter. I'll show you guys there. And this has a chance to drop all the unique things, which there is Bludgeon Claw, the Bludgeon Spine, and the Bludgeon Axe. Now, you can combine all 3 of these together to make an Abyssal Bludgeon, which is a very cool item. Also, there's a chance to get an Abyssal Dagger, also a Whip, and then the Jar, the Head, and the Pet, which is a 1 in 25 chance.
That's it. That just sounds sad, considering there's like a level 40 spider you can go kill for double that. Well, once again, we're talking about the pet. One out of 25. But you have to get that. It's 1 out of 100. Well, couldn't I just run range the whole fucking time?
Okay, now as for the gear, I start with the Slayer helmet, and then I have my range equipment, which is the Assembler, Crystal body and legs with the Armadillo D'hide boots. We've got the Rada's Blessing.
Duradell.
Bring the Fury, and then the Bow of Ferrodonin, Barrows, Gloves, and the Ring of Suffering. Now for my melee switch over, where I do most of the damage. We got the Fire Cape, the Osmondton's Fang, Bando's Armor, the Dragon Defender, and Primordial
I'm already looking.
Boots. Now, as for the inventory, I've got Ranging Potion, Super Combat, Anti-Venom,
So I need
Stamina
like 2
Potion,
full
4
setups.
regular Prayer Potion with the Slayer Helmet, and then I
Ranger
got my
Mage,
range equipment, which is the Osmondton's
and then my
Fang,
Fang
Bando's
setup.
Armor, the Dragon Defender, and Primordial Boots. Now, as for the inventory...
I mean, I go die. What happens? Like, where do I get my gear back? Is it easy to get my gear back? That is the main shit I'm worried about with half of this. I don't want to lose millions in gear when I don't have millions to rebuy shit. That is my biggest fucking worry with doing any of this. Doing any of it is my biggest fucking worry. I mean, you have to run all the way back to the boss, right? And I think there's a timer. So that's the shit that worries me, dude. Like, that's what scares me the most with fighting these bosses. Always thinking, if I die, I'm about to lose everything. Like, that's... Because I haven't died much, and I've been able to get back to my shit. It's always been my biggest worry. I can't lose a Dragon Hunter Lance and some bandos. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it freaks me out. So it's got me nervous about doing any new bosses. Where the fuck? I've been on this page for... There it is. And blue pipe. So we got this for good, right?
We've got the Rada's Blessing. I bring the Fury, and then the Bow of Damage. We got the Fire Cape.
And you don't run that shit. So I got that. We're talking like bandos. Here's my Fang. I mean,
The Osmondton's Fang, Bandos for the inventory.
he's got 6.
I've got Ranging Potion, Super Combat, Bando's Armor, the Dragon Defender, and Primordial Boots. Now, as for the inventory, I've got Ranging Potion, Super Combat, and Anti-Venom, Stamina Potion, 4 regular Prayer Potions, my melee switch, and I fill the rest of the inventory up with food. I have an escape teleport to get back to my house, and then in my room pouch I have the runes to be able to cast Shadow Barrage. Make sure you bring a shadow spell here.
A shadow spell? I don't have a... What?
Alright, so I'll show you how to actually get to the Abyssal Sire, and then I will go over a quick kill. So basically, you're going to want to head up to a fairy ring and type in the code DIP, and you should get into the
Shadow
Nexus right
burst.
here. Now, when you do get the Unsired drop, you need to use it on this guy right here, and he will give you
4
your
fucking
reward.
rooms?
So, yeah, you just use the Unsired on it, and the reward will spit out there. Now, if you look on the world map, actually, for the Abyssal Sire, as you can see, this is the regular Abyss. And then the Abyssal Sire, there's 4 different places that you can actually kill the Sire. So if a world is full, you could either hop worlds or, you know, go to one of the other locations. So I always, for some reason, go up here into the northeast section. It doesn't really matter, though, where you start out. And I think it's a good idea that they have 4 sections, because that means 4 people can kill this boss per world. So yeah, you just want to run up here. Now, I'll show you these 2 tiles that I have marked, which are actually very, very helpful to do. So these last 2 right here, you want to mark right here and right here. These 2 don't really matter, but just make sure that you mark these 2. It will help you a lot during the fight. Okay, so now for the actual Abyssal Sire fight, this is the main boss right here, and then there's 4 tentacles. Now, there also is 4 respiratory systems, and you need to actually kill the respiratory systems before you can actually do damage to the boss. Now, when you attack the boss, these tentacles will actually come and try and hit you, so you need to actually cast a shadow spell on the boss to disable the tentacles so that you can take out the respiratory systems. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the entire kill. So basically, started off by casting a Shadow Barrage on the Sire right here. Perfect. And then run down here, casting a Shadow Barrage on the Sire right here. Perfect. And then run down here and put on Eagle Eye and shoot the respiratory systems. Try and knock out 2, even 3 sometimes, before you have to cast the next barrage. Now, as you can see, it says 20 seconds that we have stunned on the Abyssal Sire, and that's when these tentacles will start attacking us. So we got to make sure that we do it in time. Okay, taking out the respiratory system, and then come back to the middle here, cast another Shadow Barrage, and then that should reset to 26 seconds, and back to killing the other respiratory systems. After this one's done, we got 1 more to go. We'll get a little bit of Slayer XP for killing the respiratory systems, which does help over time anyways, but yeah, so last respiratory system right here, and then you're going to want to put your melee gear on, pray melee, and put Piety on, drink a super combat potion. You could drink it anti-venom or antidote, whatever it is as well, so you don't get poisoned throughout the fight, and attack the boss. I like to dump all of my specs immediately. You don't have to, though. You could save them, but why not? Just dump them all right away. You could take, like, claws or something here, whatever you want to, but I find the Fang just works fine. So once the boss gets to under 200 HP, you will have to move to this square right here. Now put on Prey from range now, and 1, 2, 3, and head to this square. So when the poison thing pops up, you want to move to the next square. And when you get teleported here, you just want to run down south while this ball comes up, and then run back and attack the boss again. But we want to get in that rhythm where we attack once and move to this square. And whenever the poison comes up, we have to go back and forth, but that is a basic...
I don't get why you ran down.
Okay, so I'm going to do the 4th square and get teleported. You want to move to the next square. Pray from range now, and 1, 2, 3, and head to this square. So when the poison thing pops up, you want to move to the next square. And when you get teleported here, you just want to run down south.
What do you mean get teleported? You didn't get teleported.
And then run back and south. And when you get teleported, you want to move to the next square. And when you get teleported here, you just want to run down south while this ball comes up. And then run back and attack the boss again. But we want to get in that rhythm where we attack once and move to this square. And whenever the poison comes up, we have to go back and forth. But that is a basic kill. Okay, so I'm going to do the boss now in full screen so you guys can get a better view of everything. So we're going to start off again by attacking the boss. Landing a couple of specs in here, hopefully. You could, like I said, take Dragon Warhammer or Dragon Claws, whatever you want. But, yeah, just attack the boss until he's under 200 HP. Eat when you need to. When he spawns out a minion, try and kill it as quickly as possible. When there's an acid pool on the ground, move out of the way or else you'll get poisoned. But that's pretty much about it for the first phase here. And the second phase, this is where a lot of people mess up on. You want to put Prey from range on now. And then attack him and move to the next square. So once your attack registers, you move to the next square to avoid the poison right here. And when you get teleported, run away as quickly as you possibly can so that you won't die there. And then you can head back up here and attack again. Attack again. And yeah, you just want to avoid the poison. So whenever the poison pops up, you just run to the next square. But yeah, that's a basic kill. We eat about 1 shark per kill. And yeah, you can get some decent kills. All right, so I'm going to reset my loot tracker as well as reset my...
Ah. All right. I mean, do I really need all these pieces of range gear if all we're doing is shooting that thing? This will make it quicker. Let me use the bathroom. I need to go out and check the mail. My PayPal says I got something delivered. All right, let me grab some water real quick. All right. I need to figure out how to kill little patches of grass. Got some weird grass in certain areas in the backyard. That shit grows like crazy. Like the grass was just cut the other day. And it has like 5 inches over the other grass. What is this? VA. Oh, what the? Polystyrglycol electroascorate solution. What? What did they send me? Am I supposed to piss in this? The fill line is up here. What? Oh, solution. What the fuck? I have no idea what is going on with this shit. Why do I even have this? I don't even have an appointment for this shit. Hang on, I need to send a message. Okay, the city messaged me back. This is 2 pouches. Pouch A and 2 pouches is labeled pouch B. Yeah, they're going to have to call me and tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to drink this. I guess I'm supposed to drink it. I don't know. All right, sorry about that, Strand. Weird shit with VA.
It's a good idea that they have for into the next. Basically, you're going to want to head up to a fairy ring and type in the code. DIP, dip. And you should get into the Nexus right here. Now, when you do get the Unsired drop, you need to use it on this guy right here, and he will give you your reward. So yeah, you just use the Unsired on it, and the reward will spit out there. Now, if you look on the world map, actually, for the Abyssal Sire, as you can see, this is the regular Abyss. And then the Abyssal Sire, there's 4 different places that you can actually kill the Sire. So if a world is full, you could either hop worlds or, you know, go to one of the other locations. So I always, for some reason, go up here into the northeast section. It doesn't really matter, though, where you start out. And I think it's a good idea that they have 4 sections because that means 4 people can kill this boss per world. So yeah, you just want to run up here. Now, I'll show you these 2 tiles that I have marked, which
So
are
that's not even
actually
an
very,
instance.
very helpful to do. So these last 2 right here, you want to mark right here and right here. These 2 don't really matter, but just make sure that you mark these 2. It will help you a lot during the fight. Okay, so now for the actual Abyssal Sire fight, you basically, this is the main boss right here, and then there's 4 tentacles. Now, there also is 4 respiratory systems, and you need to actually kill the respiratory systems before you can actually do damage to the boss. Now, when you attack the boss, these tentacles will actually come and try and hit you, so you need to actually cast a shadow spell on the boss to disable the tentacles so that you can take out the respiratory systems. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the entire kill. So basically, started off by casting a Shadow Barrage on the Sire right here. Perfect. And then run down here and put on Eagle Eye and shoot the respiratory systems. Try and knock out 2, even 3 sometimes before you have to cast the next barrage. Now, as you can see, it says 20 seconds that we have stunned on the Abyssal Sire. and that's when these tentacle the sire. So if a world leader though, where you start out, and I think it's a good idea that they have 4 sections because that means 4 people can kill this boss per world. So yeah, you just want to run up here. Now I'll show you these 2 tiles that I have marked, which are actually very, very helpful to do. So these last 2 right here, you want to mark right here and right here. These 2 don't really matter, but just make sure that you mark these 2. It will help you a lot during the fight. Okay, so now for the actual Abyssal Sire fight, you basically, this is the main boss right here, and then there's 4 tentacles. Now, there also is 4 respiratory systems, the boss. Now, when you auto spell on the boss to disable the tentacles so that you can take out the respiratory systems. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the entire kill. So basically, started off by casting a Shadow Barrage on the Sire right here. Perfect. And then run down here and put on Eagle Eye and shoot the respiratory systems. Try and knock out 2, even 3. Some do it in time. And then that should reset. We got 1 more to go. We'll get a little bit of Slayer XP for killing the respiratory system. Last respiratory and put Piety on, drink a super. And then you're going to want to put your melee gear on, pray melee, and put Piety on, drink a super combat potion. You could
I never destroyed that heart. Jesus, them motherfuckers hurt at the end. Like, where was I messing up?
Drink it, anti-venom or antidote, whatever it is as well, so you don't get poisoned throughout the fight, and attack the boss. I like to dump all of my specs immediately. You don't have to, though. You could save them, but why not? Just dump them all right away. You could take, like, claws or something here, whatever you want to, but I find the Fang just works fine.
That was
so once the
shitty.
boss gets to under 200 HP, you will have to move to this square right here. Now put on prey from range now, and 1, 2, 3, and head to this square. So when the poison thing pops up, you want to move to the next square. And when you get teleported here, you just want to run down south while this ball comes up, and then run back and attack the boss again. But we want to get in that rhythm where we attack.
Is it? Sound like a nice guy. I'll find another one.
Welcome, gamers. Price and 88 of slaughter bracelets. You'll need a range weapon such as a blowpipe or darts. You'll want some melee armor in order to reduce your magic attack.
I already don't like this guy. What?
Blowpipe if you have that.
Oh. Abyssal Sire. Abyssal. That's the one we watched. I'd like to have something that's newer. What do you got?
Hi, welcome to my guide. I'm going to be using barrows. I have dragon claws. Said I will be using. I like to bring a divine super combat potion and a divine ranging potion. This is Slayer helm, torture, Darrock's. This is where you want to use it at the found. Go to bottom left. I don't know. I'm used. You copy the. This is the boss area. Now you see the tentacles and the Abyssal Sire. You can see I have some tiles marked down. I will put them in the description. I put the tiles in the description. What I want you to do, you copy the description, right click your world map and click on import. And then you click yes. Then you have the same tiles as me. These are all the tiles you need for the entire boss fight. That's all you need. You don't need more. These are all the tiles you need. Okay, so how to start the fight? You equip your ranged or magic gear depending on what you brought. You can pot up, which I will do now. Cast Shadow Barrage on Abyssal Sire. You're going to see the tentacles moving up. You see the eyes. Wait a second until they go down again and attack the respiratory systems. You need to destroy all 4 in all 4 corners. You can also pray. I like to do it without pray, but it's entirely up to you if you want to use more supplies and be faster. Whatever you prefer. Now, go ahead, destroy the respiratory systems. Okay, you see I wasn't fast enough. That's normal. Just cast Shadow Barrage again on the Abyssal Sire. There we go. It's down. Destroy.
How does he cast like that without ever clicking on spellbook or anything?
Beautiful. Now, the Abyssal Sire will start to attack you. First phase, you want to pray against melee and piety, of course, if you have it. These are all the tiles you need for the first phase. This one and this one. So pray against melee and piety. Start attacking the Abyssal Sire. If he is hitting you too high, after you hit him, you can walk underneath him to avoid his attacks. This is how you can avoid some damage. Now, in this phase, you can spawn this creature called Spawn. You can either kill it or ignore it. It's going to start to grow, and it will become stronger, so they are quite annoying. That's why I like to kill them. And he also has another attack. He can spawn a poison pool underneath you. If he does, just walk to the next tile that is marked. Now, second phase, pray against ranged. Start attacking the sire and move to the next tile because he spawns the poison pool. If you get teleported, run away because he opens this portal and it's going to hurt you a lot. Keep moving to the next tile because of the poison pool. You're going to see what you want to do is attack, move to the next tile, attack, move to the next tile. In the second phase, you want to use the Crystal Halberd because his defense is down during this phase. So you want to special attack him and keep moving because of the poison pools that he's going to spawn at the first seconds of the phase. And that's basically it. That's how you fight the Abyssal Sire. Now, I had to concentrate a bit on explaining, that's why I'm out of food already. Usually, run away because he opens this portal and it's going to hurt you a lot. Keep moving to the next tile because of the
why are you not attacking right now?
What you want to do is attack, move to the next tile, attack, move to the next tile. Just walk to the next tile that is marked. Now, second phase, pray against ranged. Start attacking the sire and move to the next tile because he spawns the poison pool. If you get teleported, run away because he opens this portal and it's going to hurt you a lot.
How do you know when to go back and attack?
The next tile because of the poison pool, you're going to see what you want to do is attack, move to the next tile, attack, move to the next tile. In the second phase, you want to use the Crystal Halberd because his defense is down during this phase. So you want to special attack him and keep moving because of the poison pools that he's going to spawn at the first seconds of the phase. And that's basically it. That's how you.
So pretty much, okay. So pretty much when he opens, that's when he'll hit you with the heavy damage. So okay.
Now I had to concentrate a bit on explaining. That's why I'm out of.
I'm not sure if I need those weird things. He went to the bottom. Fuck! I could figure out the markers here myself. I got this. It was similar to the other guys. These two were similar. He just don't have these two, which didn't make sense for me either because he's standing on top of those two. So why would you want those two? So we need to be one more back, don't we? That looks right. And then you skip the box. Then went right here. What do you mean it wasn't similar? The other guy had these two boxes and then two more boxes here. I think he just, instead of putting them forward, he should have put them backwards. Don't know why he had these boxes. But I'll put them. Remember the other video? Yeah, too, because we were fighting right here and these were here. But instead of having these boxes, he had two underneath them. He didn't have those either. That looks right, right? Yeah, because like I said, instead of these two, he had two tiles right here, which he never used. And that's the boss is standing on top of. I'm like, I don't know what those two are for. I honestly don't know what these are for. I guess you get teleported here, you run back to here, and then he did this for the poison and then went in and started attacking again. So I guess if you get teleported here, you just have to run a few boxes away to get away from the opening. I'll watch this video one more time.
First phase, you want to pray against melee, and
I want to
and
see
Heidi,
you
of
do a
course,
normal
have it.
run without
These
even
are all the tiles
talking.
you need for the first phase, this one and this one. So pray against melee and Piety. Start attacking the Abyssal Sire. If he is hitting you too high, after you hit him, you can walk underneath him to avoid his attacks. This is how you can avoid called spawn. You can either kill it or ignore it. It's going to
I didn't even
start
see that
grow
little
to
thing
grow,
last time.
and he also has another attack. He can spawn a poison pool underneath you.
Okay.
If he does, just walk to the next tile that is marked. Now, second phase, pray against ranged. Start attacking the Sire and move to the next tile because he spawns the poison pool. If you get teleported, run away because he opens this portal and it's going to hurt you a lot.
Oh.
Keep moving to the next tile because of the poison pool. You're going to see what you want to do is attack, move to the next tile, attack, move to the next tile. In the second phase, you want to use the crystal.
Yeah, pretty much you get teleported right here. As soon as you teleport, you just run down. He did this, but I think really he didn't have to. He could have went right back. I think, man, he's trying to talk. That's what he even said. So I want him to do a normal run.
Now, second phase.
Let's go over.
Ranged. Start
Move, poison.
the Sire and move to the next tile because he spawns the poison.
Teleport it and I run.
If you get teleported, run away because he opens this portal and it's.
See, I think he's trying to attack, but he's fucking up.
Keep moving to
but
the
he's
next tile because
he's like
pool,
he's like trying to explain and talk. Fucked everything. Yeah, it happens.
Next tile. In the second phase, you want to use special attack him. That's how you fight the Abyssal Sire.
You gonna give me a normal run? I want to see you do a run without even talking.
Special attack running suggestions with
no. Because he even say, you know, I get it. Trying to talk and do the thing rather than just do it. I want to see the fight.
Before the first timer goes out, you can see in the top attacks don't really do damage. So you hear about.
I don't give a fuck about none of this. I just want to see the fight.
And in this fails because he can do a couple special attacks here. One of those special attacks is he makes a little poison on the ground, and you don't want to be standing in that, or you're going to take a bunch of damage and get poisoned. And the other one is he's going to spawn a little minion guy. Just kill the minion right away. But in this,
I mean, there's no poison at all right now. Why?
Likely to do.
Why wouldn't you just sit there and fight him?
Boss, that you really shouldn't even see any of the special attacks before he's moving already to the final phase here. So I didn't see any. It only took me a few hits to get down there. So once he does this, though, then you're going to want to put on your special attack weapon and protect from range instead of melee. And you'll see me run down to tile 6 and just
that's my front 2 tiles.
On my declaws and get my spec ready. And
I don't have spec.
The cue to move from one tile to the next here right away, you'll see he is
green.
Going to
the green lines.
Little dots that he sends there. You can see him send them out right there.
I see the dots, but the green's better.
To avoid any poison damage, and then spec him out. And usually you're going to do enough damage that he's going to teleport you. When he does that teleport, that's your cue to just run a little bit away from him. So I'm going to run a little bit away and move.
Now you go right back.
See, he put the poison down there. So when you move down here, then you want to click either over here or right to your other tile marker there to avoid any damage. Use your second spec and then switch back to the Fang. And you can see every time I attack him, I'm going to switch spots here as well because he's going to
because of poison
to wherever you're standing. So I attacked him and moved, move and attack, move and attack. And he's just going to die so fast. It's so much easier with the Fang. I can't overstate that. The kills are so fast. I really want this pet, so that's why I've been doing it, even though I'm with getting your...
I think trying to click and not click on all them little fucking creatures might be a pain in the ass. I think we got it. I think we're good. We are pro now. All right. I don't know how. Oh shit. What? Did my attack miss? Go to sleep. Ow, what is going on? Motherfuck. Why are y'all still awake? What is going on? Okay, I'm resetting already. What the fuck?
With the steps that you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The red tiles are for the ranged phase, and the yellow tiles are for the melee phase. And you're going to use rigor right away. That's the only quick prayer I have on my quick prayers here. Just to start, you start by attacking him with a ranged attack, and then you're going to want to use Shadow Barrage right away to get the tentacles away, and immediately run to tile 1, or just attack him, whatever. And
I mean, I hit him with the build. I guess it didn't land, like, because I hit the fucking Shadow Burst. Should I just do Shadow Road? I mean, they're doing Barrage. I guess that's what happened. I didn't land the attack, huh? Trying to hurry up and do it.
The tile markers that I made for ranged are just a fewest number of steps that I've found that you can.
Yeah, I'm not shooting long range. Okay. There we go. No, get out of it. Fuck. Fuck me. Who knew the hardest part was the very beginning, putting this motherfucker to sleep? Nope, run back. Move, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Damn it. I know the problem. I know the problem. Fucking auto retaliate, you piece of shit. That's. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm getting irritated. And then I realize auto retaliate. Wait, the tentacles are sleeping? There you go. That took a hot minute. Oh, I'm out of run. Oh, fuck. You shitting me? Dude. I'm moving. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck this goddamn boss. Fuck. Motherfucker's about 8 times harder than the damn gargoyles, man. Fuck, I need a stick. I need a staff. This makes me never even want to attempt Vorkath. Or Bando Solo or any of them. I don't remember where I died. Is it up top? All these little fucking minions. Group Bandos. Did Bandos in RS3? Really? You gonna really charge me that much money for my own shit, even though I ran all the way back for my fucking gear? Yeah, but I have to get the minions to come out to do that. As far as I know, it has to be there for me to click on them and swap. Unless you know of a secret, top secret way to do it. Well, I know he summons the other minions, but I thought those were different. Yeah. Thought that was a different type of minion. So I have to fool around and wait for that thing to come out. This is by far the hardest boss so far. The hardest boss I've had to fight. Gargoyles is way easier. Shit. First try, I killed gargoyle bosses, what, 3 times on my very first try? They easy as fuck. I'm missing a stamina potion. know what? That's all I got. Damn. Where's my pack at? Yeah, I got nothing for you. Nothing to put in your butt. Not yet. I was thinking about playing some Smite. I'm trying to kill a fucking boss. I wish I knew how that guy just one clicked and casted the fucking spell.
Take from system to system as you're destroying them with range, whatever, away, and immediately run to tile 1 or away to get the tentacles, attacking him with a ranged attack, and then you're going to want to use Shadow Barrage. You start by
You just
attacking him with
switched. I just didn't see it. Fuck. What if? I want this to be magic. I don't remember how to swap. Okay, is it in here? I just noticed something too. The last time I cleaned my keyboard, my G5 key and G3 key, all right, need to be swapped. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I gotta do this. It'll aggravate the shit out of me. For the most part, like fighting gargoyles and the fire cake, we did just G1, G2, which is F1, F2. But since I gotta do this guy, I think it'd be nice to have that there. We're not going to kill them all because we need. Is that one's dead, right? I'm guessing. So I don't want that one, but somehow I gotta try to get him to cast this shit out. Oh, I did put him to sleep though. There's one more to kill. I want to call out the bug. Oh shit. Come on, evolve again. Now what? Oh, you hit me at range. Evolve. Is that it? Or does he evolve again? That motherfucker went down like a sack of potatoes, dude. I don't have my super fuck. Wait. That heart is up. Fuck. I want to reset. I swear I looked over that heart, what, 3 times? I swear I looked over that bitch like 3 times and didn't see anything with attack. Let's go again. Oh no, it's got a pet and shit. I want to kill it. Trying to slowly but surely learn these fucking bosses. I really enjoyed the gargoyle task. Bullshit. Lights out, motherfucker. don't know. I'm already like low on food, bruh. I feel like I didn't do bad that round. It just took so much damage in the beginning. Oh shit. Fuck. Two kills. 2 kills and I gotta reset. I don't know how these other guys are not taking this much damage from little minions. Little minions are fucking me up. Oh, right there. Do you swap it? I was praying range, wasn't I? Or did I not swap it? Now you talking about bringing like 5 more runes and shit. No, I can't do all that. Now you sound like that fucking Bandos guy that I'm watching. Bandos gear, and this you can go in and 22 kills a run. What? By yourself, 22 kills solo on Bandos? Yeah, not me. Maybe a half a run, then I'm dead. See if I can get one more kill in here. It was like even on the gargles, I thought I did pretty good. I can't do like that guy he's talking about, just about close to 30 kills a run. I'm like, what? 30 kills a run. Unless it's dropping me fucking prayer pots and food. Ain't no way I'm doing 30 kills a fucking run. You know you could go to sleep at some point, right? Oh, he switched, so he stopped attacking, right? He evolved. Fuck you, game. I think right now trying to put this motherfucker to sleep is probably the most aggravating part for me right now. So hard trying to put this motherfucker to sleep. Come on, get your ass down here. Oh shit. That was better. That was way fucking better. Took some heat that time. I think I'm more than a shark, huh? This boss a pain in the motherfucking ass. I'll let y'all know. Considering he ain't got shit for fucking drops. 300K. I know we spent some shit. Well, I think I'm about to get a snack and I'm switching games. I want to play some Smite tonight. So I'm gonna set this up. Y'all know how I do. Whether I'm getting off or just switching. I could do some cooking. That might be the best bet. Do some cooking for now. Then I got a good mass amount of shit I need to cook. We've been AFK and Kawambon. And I got a couple thousand I need to cook. That's why I'm AFK for now. Try to kill that boss 207 more times. Hoping for the pet. Get the pet, I'm done. But I mean, I haven't even got one of those things where you're supposed to get decent loot. So, let's see. What's the drop rate on it? I'm on strategy. Oh, this bitch can drop cannonballs and shit. 1 out of 100 to get this fucker. And then 1 out of 25. That's what they claim. I mean, I don't know. I ain't killed a hunter yet. I know I haven't found one yet. Yeah, look, I got 4,637. This ain't too long AFK, but this is where I need AFK. This is about how my screen is when I do other shit, even if I stream and all. But all right, y'all, let me get out of here. I need to get me something in my belly, and I think I'm gonna play some Smite. If my friends ain't on, then I'm going to fucking probably do some ranked Smite. But I want to play some motherfucking Smite tonight. Wanted to play yesterday, didn't get to fucking play. So we're playing tonight. I don't know if anybody wants to play. Anybody trying to learn the game, it is a free game. Just hit me up. I'm not that good, but I can help out. But all right, y'all, let me get out of here so I can give me a snack. My fat ass